and enroll in this valuable study. Again, call 414-955-8819 or email edc@mcw.edu.
Day one, diagnosis day, the hardest day, the day you hear,
I'm sorry, this is a type of blood cancer.
But day one is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day one.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
We are here for you. We exist for everyone fighting leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other types of blood cancer.
On day 185, LLS helped me file my insurance claims properly.
Day 5,840 and counting, and I'm still in remission.
To learn more and get help on day 1, day 2, day 983, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572. That's LLS.org, 1-800-955-4572.
We address people, young boys, as if they're grown.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Truth in the morning on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. We are your cousin subs of the day. I'm a club sub. I'm the legendary Home of Blow, along with the legendary Dame Elsie. And we are sponsored by Cousin Subs, of course. Truth Talk text lines are always open. Truth Nation, we always want to hear from you. 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. And, today is the day that, we get to sip it on, what we sipping on.
Sipping on some scissor.
Yeah. And
we're not doing that, though.
No, absolutely not. Unless it's cough scissor.
Right, I'm
real cough scissor.
I'm sipping on sparkling water this morning.
And of course, what the business is, you feel what I'm saying? So I like that. I like the things that we give an opportunity for people to shout out their businesses and the things that they got going on.
What the business is.
Yeah, that part.
I got on my Kayla Lewis Allen hat.
Yeah.
I make sure I wore it today, even if it don't match the fit.
Man, listen.
It's morning time. Nobody cares about it.
Listen, salute to the Packers, but I have to represent my fraternity, Delta Psi Chi. So, wahoo to all of my frat brothers, of course. So, yeah, I'm not giving ode to the team that we ended up beating on yesterday evening. I'm representing my fraternity. Again, and also I felt that it was kind of important with all of the HBCUs that had to go on lockdown. So we have to.
That is the Redskins.
Right.
Commanders colors.
Right. So we, it was kind of twofold. You feel what I'm saying? Like we ain't running from nothing. You get what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to say yes. I'm a part of a fraternity, a black fraternity.
I am too. I'm alpha.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So
1906.
There you go.
06.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With all of that, man, I think that it's crazy how the turn of events ended up. We're seeing it. This is what we were talking about on yesterday, where we are at war. You feel what I'm saying? Right.
It's like 8 or 9 HBCUs that had bomb threats. Not all of them credible, but the fact that they had bomb threats is just crazy. Why are you mad at us?
After this, that situation. So it ain't like, we regularly get them every day. So it happened after this. So it was cause and effect.
Yeah, why are they mad? The question is, why are you mad at us?
Right.
We didn't shoot him.
Right.
Why are you mad at us? Because he talks stuff about black people.
And
So they just. I told you yesterday. Didn't I tell you yesterday what I said yesterday? They want a war.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So they're gonna do stuff. And when I say they, typically it's just the powers that be. But in this situation, it's white supremacists and it's those that have followed Charlie Kirk and those that have followed Trump and the other guy that's over Trump. And he's not over Trump, but he's just chief of staff. That got all these white supremacists that Trump has surrounded himself with, Proud Boys, all these other people. They want a war, right? And so this happens, and they're going to try to use him as a martyr to start a war, but it wasn't even us.
Right. And that's the craziness. So it's like, they acting like we had something to do with it.
And let me say,
we
I ain't scared. I ain't never scared.
Right.
No, you come for me, I'm coming back. But what the point is this. It wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to be mad at somebody, be mad at the people that really did it. And there's speculation over the last day or so. You know, you get your internet sleuths, you get your social media sleuths who get out here and they even say Trump's speech that he gave was AI. Did you hear that over the
No.
Yeah, they say his hands move, and when his hands move, one of the fingers disappears, and it's a lot of AI triggers in the speech that they said he gave.
Wow.
Now I don't know. It's conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So I don't typically
the
fall
X-Files.
I don't typically fall into a lot of conspiracy theories these days. When I was young, I was all off into it. But now I'm like, I need to see it somewhere, you know, with a reputable organization saying, hey, this might be AI. But it could have been, is what they're saying. But I'm just saying, there's so many theories. And then my man, that they finally let out a picture of the guy, the suspected shooter.
Yep.
He's a white man. Right. Now go back to what we almost had go viral, Andrew, a couple of weeks ago. Was that last week or so? When I was like, I'm not scared of man. I'm not scared of man. I'm scared of that. I'm not. And people was on me because, you shouldn't fear nothing but God. I'm not saying I'm really scared. I'm using it as a metaphor to say, if you're going to be scared of something, be scared of that. Not that I'm personally scared or you should be scared of the angry white man. So people chill out. What I'm saying is, it's a metaphor for us. If you're going to be scared for something, be scared of the angry white man. Now, this wasn't, whether it's liberal, conservative, this was an angry white man that shot Charlie Kirk from 600 yards away. And then not only did he shoot him from 600 yards away, which is a very difficult shot when you add in trajectory and all this other stuff that Sherwin was talking about on his show right after us yesterday. The dude jumped off a 20-foot building.
Yep.
Hit his feet running.
Yep.
Now you, me, Andrew, any other people in this building, if we jump off a 20-foot building,
we'll be laying there at the bottom.
They gonna find us right there.
Yep.
We're gonna be laying right
there at the bottom.
If you jump off a 20-foot building, what's gonna happen?
I'm just telling you.
I'm laying right there.
I'm laying. Yep. He had on some Chucks.
Yep.
Not only did he jump, he had what kind of? You don't even get no support from Chucks.
Right.
He had
These
some
white
Chucks.
men are dangerous.
Hit the ground running, and they said he left a foot imprint. Like his knees barely bent when he hit the ground. He didn't drop his bag, and he kept moving.
Yep. Absolutely.
That is some Matt Damon. What's the name of Matt Damon's movie?
Born Identity.
That is some Born Identity stuff.
The Truth YouTube page, and we're also on Facebook, so you can check us out on Facebook Live. Of course, want to say great morning to Sincere Ronnie Ray Rio. Great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. Monique Jones. Great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence. Great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. Kiana S. Williams. Great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. She said she is sipping on her twin son's 29th birthday today. So happy born day to your twin sons. Miss L. Mueller, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Venus Jones, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Sister Lorena Star Marie, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. And of course, as we dive into our discussions, we definitely want to hear from you. 833-212-1017. But if you are at our YouTube page or our Facebook page, make sure you hit like and subscribe or follow so you can keep up with us and we can continue our journey to 5,000 people on our YouTube page. and we're doing great. Hey, we moving on up, as the Jeffersons would say.
Moving on up.
But the game, man, did you get to watch the game, Dave?
I watched the game yesterday, and it was great.
I loved it, man.
And you know what? I say this, and I've said this about Coach LaFleur. Is I like him. He handles his business, and he's going to be one of those coaches that's around for a while. He's not going to be fly by night. He's about his business, and he's you could tell he has the ears and the mind of that team, and they respect him. But I've always said this about him as well, is that if you give him 2 weeks, he going to develop a game plan that's going to put the Packers in a position to win. So you could tell he game planned for this Washington Redskins game and the game they had last week. He game planned for those together. He's been game planning for those.
Yeah, he knew he had to. He had to because he only had the short turnaround time. So you play on Sunday, then you had to play on Thursday. So it's like, and even some of the players admitted, like, look, I ain't even had time to go watch the tape from the first game because we had to get in mode.
So it didn't matter.
He had.
It's like McCarthy and them. McCarthy used to do it, and Sherman, not Sherman, but the one that went to Seattle, I can't remember his name, but they used to Holmgren. Holmgren used to sketch out. A lot of he was the first one to do that, sketch out like the first 20 plays.
Right.
A lot of coaches do it now. LaFleur sketches out that whole first half. He know what he gonna do.
Yep.
And then he might adjust in the second half and switch stuff up like they did last night because they threw out some plays. He was playing chess with him because he kept plays under his wraps. And then Washington came out in the third quarter, went for fourth down at the end of the third quarter, scored that touchdown, right? Got it close, 17-10. LaFleur pulled out a whole nother playbook.
Absolutely.
And they had run none of those plays all game. And run them last week.
Right.
Pulled out a whole nother playbook on them.
And the thing with that, that I hope that people are paying attention to is one of the things that I always say about you have to be proactive instead of reactive.
Yeah.
And oftentimes a lot of things that happen in our community, we have people that are more just reactive to it instead of being proactive.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of things that we can do. And again, it's a game.
It's a game. He's playing chess. He's playing checkers.
I tell people, and chess is a thinking person's game.
I thought this was going to be a tough game for the Packers because I like Jaden Daniels. He's an up-and-coming quarterback. He's great. And the fact that the Packers were able to keep this offense that last year averaged 370 yards almost a game.
They were checking out the stats.
They kept them under 200 yards. Now, I think that Micah Parsons has had a great effect on them, but I think the Packers defense would have been great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep. I'm there. Ariane Kawanda, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. See you on our YouTube page. And OH, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. We got to get ready to take care of our first set of bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. We'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Get the beat of the Bucks straight from a fan favorite and Bucks legend.
Welcome to the fantastic voyage. Marcus Johnson, the captain of this vessel.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson, a Bucks Plus audio production.
My first mate, Chris Johnson, the only father and son tandem.
Your weekly pulse on the Milwaukee Bucks and conversations with the biggest names in basketball. This week on the pod, Marcus and Chris talk to the voice of the Bucks, Dave Kane. Find Here District now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, or wherever you get your podcast.
This summer, your wishes take center stage at WishFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all summer for over $1 million in prizes and earn entries into the WishFest prize drawings on Friday, September 26th. Your entries from July, August, and September all count. Plus, 5 lucky winners will have their ultimate wish granted. Wish big, win big. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and Steinhoffels is doing something really great with Special Spaces Wisconsin. All you have to do is stop by Steinhoffels this month and test rest any mattress. When you do, you'll get a $20 restaurant gift card, so dinner's on them, and Steinhoffels will donate $20 to Special Spaces Wisconsin. They're an amazing charity that creates dream bedrooms for kids with cancer. So head to Steinhoffels this September, take a test rest, enjoy a night out, and help make a child's dream bedroom come true.
This is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth for Axe Housing. Are you tired of paying a landlord rent when you should be paying yourself? Do you want to leave a financial legacy, or would you like to have a stable place to call home? Well, it's time for you to start on the path to owning your own home instead of renting. You can work with an Axe Housing coach, and they will teach you how home ownership can be a reality. Axe Housing has helped over 4,000 families in our neighborhoods. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent. As an average Axe family who has been helped pays around $900 per month. No matter what barriers you think you're facing, Axe Housing coaches can assist you right now. An Axe Housing coach will help you create and stick to a plan and a budget and get you ready for home ownership. If you're not dreaming of home ownership by now, you certainly should be. Let's make it a reality with Axe Housing. Get started on a virtual orientation by clicking on axehousing.org. That is ACTS housing.org. Don't let where you are financially right now get in the way of your very bright future of becoming a homeowner. Axe coaches are here to help.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Tune in to the award-winning 1017 The Truth's Black Business Give Black Spotlight this Friday. Of course, that is going to be on today at 3:57 p.m. between the Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. Kyle Wallace will be joined by Trelly Mack, CEO of Hard Labor Entertainment. They will discuss Trelly's thriving clothing brand and how he went from an entertainer to a successful clothing designer by networking with the right people. So again, tune in to the Black Business Give Black Spotlight with Hard Labor Entertainment today at 3:57 p.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. We're black. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow. He is the legendary
Dame LZ in the building. I'm back to being in the building.
We got money coming. We got $29.8 million coming to help some of those people who were devastated and affected by the flood.
It's about time.
Yeah. And when listening and looking up some of the things, people were saying that, well, that's kind of like the time frame. So it's like we should have been hearing something, you know what I mean, by within sometime this week or the latest, like next week. It was like it's a time frame that the longest that some people have had to wait in order to get a response of yay or nay.
So this is in keeping.
Right.
This time frame is in keeping. So Trump is not his FEMA people have not been especially slow.
Right. Okay. Federal flood relief funding is now coming to Wisconsin. Now people will have to definitely stay alert. And we here, of course, at The Truth, 1017 FM, we are definitely going to do our best to give you the information on the time frame and you know what you need to do to try to make sure that you're in that number. Because there are a lot of people, man, that lost everything. There are people, I was, watching the stories where somebody has to demolish their home because the flood destroyed their home. And
really? They got to raise the whole foundation messed up by the flood.
And it was a brother.
The foundation his foundation so messed up by the flood that they had to,
Yep, they got it, yep.
They had a wood frame house and that water sits in there for a minute and boom. There you go. That's crazy.
Yeah, so
you never think something like that would happen in Milwaukee. You always think like it happens, those natural type disasters happen someplace else. You never really think about it happening to you. And then when it does, you're questioning, why and whether you were prepared or whether the people who's charged with making sure that this type of stuff doesn't happen, if it happened. Because it's always a natural disaster with something else on top of it that makes it, not such a natural disaster, but yeah.
Yeah, so you got to make sure that when you are, applying, you don't let your emotions get in the way so you can dot your I's and cross your T's because there's a way that you're going to have to do it, and you need to make sure that you follow those steps just before you just go on a tirade. Nah, see, I knew they wasn't going to do nothing for us. It's like, okay, follow the process. And then you get what I'm saying. You can have some substance to saying, yeah, but they gave everybody, but they here on this side of town, we didn't end up getting anything, and we have a plethora of neighbors that ended up having damage as well. So but don't do it, in my opinion, if you haven't dotted your I's and crossed your T's with the proper things that you need to do to request some of that $29.8 million.
Do you know offhand what like, do they go to a website? What do they do?
Well, there's always usually a website, and like I say, as we get closer to, so he's approved it. You feel what I'm saying? He's approved it. He announced millions in storm recovery funds for North Carolina, Wisconsin, and Kansas. So the Orange Man said Thursday that he had approved.
So we got to share the $30 million with all those states, or we got our own $30 million?
We have our own $29.8 million. Yeah, so that's what's delegated to Wisconsin. Now, yeah, that would be crazy work. And as everybody, it amazes me, Dane, when people learn new words that have been around for forever, and so they begin to abuse it. Now, that would be diabolical. You feel what I'm saying?
Diabolical's dead in 2025.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's not carry it over to 2026.
Right.
We've already determined that in the chat. It's dead. We using it. We giving it it's got a lifespan. 2025 is done.
We, in talking about that, and we're going to get to it, but there's some breaking news. There's been a new development, and we are going to play this clip because they allegedly have the shooter now.
Oh, that's what
I don't want to go too far. I'd like to tell you some stories at how it happened, but essentially somebody that was very close to him turned him in. And that happens when you had some of those good shots. Somebody is going to say, whether it's a parent or whatever, I'd rather not say right now. They're going to announce it today, sometime later, probably talk about that. But somebody close to him turned him, they said, whoa. It's interesting where we had very good pictures, but not great, not perfect. And when you look at it, what happened is somebody, and this happens a lot. It happened with the crazy Boston bomber. It happened with others. Somebody that's close recognizes even a little tilt of the head, which nobody else would do. And somebody that was very close to him said, that's him. And essentially went to the father, went to a U.S. Marshal, who was fantastic, by the way. And the person was involved with law enforcement, but was a person of faith, a minister. And brought him to a U.S. Marshal, who was fantastic. And the father convinced the son, this is it. And
that's a clip from Fox and Friends with the Orange Man.
Is there like a standoff or something? What are they talking about? They convinced the son. I guess more information to come out.
And great morning, producer Andrew.
So that was Donald Trump on Fox and Friends this morning saying that they have the shooter, that the father of the shooter convinced him to go to law enforcement. So FBI is still waiting to confirm. But yeah, Donald Trump saying that they got the guy.
He turned himself in.
I think he got coaxed.
No, yeah, he got coaxed in, from the way that it was talked about. It's like,
I believe it when I read it more. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
You go through all that to get away, and you got away. They don't know who you are, and your father convinces you to turn yourself in?
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you go through all of that, and then you get home. You get home like you're not in a hotel stashed off somewhere. You're at your regular residence, and nobody else recognizes that picture of him. If you're a regular person, and that's the picture of you, everybody should be calling like, hey, that's whomever. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Now that's just me though.
Yeah. I
got questions.
But yeah, like with anything, you want to get to a resolution, but you hope that same energy is put there when people are taking out anybody, like anybody loses their life. And I think that's where some people end up saying, well, they wouldn't do that for us. If it was somebody that looked like us, they wouldn't end up using that expeditiously, as T.I. would say, to say we got him. But they were, giving out all of the hints that they were like, we got elbow prints, we've got, forearm and all of that, and so we're hoping to get some DNA from all of that. So they were pulling out all the stops.
We'll see.
So yeah,
we'll see if it's the same guy.
It's the fall guy.
Yeah, we'll see what happens because we've seen it happen so many times in American history. They've run this play. It's called the patsy play. JFK and them, we think that was a patsy play. We think Martin Luther King guy was a patsy play. And in history, will probably, 30, 40, 50 years from now, it'll probably all come out that all of that was once it's far enough away. But let's say this about America. America runs the same play over and over again until somebody says, hey, man, we on to that play. Then they might switch it up. It's like a good coach is going to run the same play. If they keep scoring off of it, why
right?
They don't change the play?
Absolutely.
And that's what America does. And so, come on, man. I'm just skeptical that this dude, because like we talked about it earlier, he jumped off a 20-foot building. He's a trained guy in something. He ain't just learned how to shoot like that at the gun range. So he's trained in something, and his pops convinced him to turn himself in. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we got. Again, they do have a person in custody now for the Charlie Kirk.
That's like the
homicide.
Luigi guy that got caught in the McDonald's chilling.
Right.
You done evaded all these federal forces and all of these trained authorities, got through 3 states, and now you in McDonald's just chilling? Well, I guess you kind of off anyway if you kill somebody like that. So maybe you can't really rationalize for what somebody who killed somebody. And I accept the X-Files music because this is an X-File moment. Listen, this is America, and we know they do things a little different here. And I'm just questioning, and you got to question it. If not, then I'm looking at you crazy because you can't just blindly accepting stuff and having blind faith is what got Charlie Kirk into a position of prominence, is what got Trump where he is. We don't need blind faith anymore.
All right, we got to get ready to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Even your pickiest eater will say yes to this. Crispy chicken tenders are now at Cousin Subs. Perfect on their own with a favorite dipping sauce, or stacked in one of our 2 new subs. Classic crispy chicken or bold Buffalo Ranch crispy chicken. Made with quality chicken and served on our fresh baked bread. It's a mealtime win for kids and grown-ups. But hurry, these crispy favorites are only here for a limited time. Order in store, online, or on the app today. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Quarterback Jordan Love isn't just on the Packers. He's also on the American Family Insurance team. Because like us, he believes in dreaming fearlessly.
Just chase your dreams and don't let nobody hold you back.
And we help protect those dreams with the right coverage so you can
dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Here is Sherwin Hughes with his truth.
You ever notice how the phrase 9 to 5 sounds just so old school? That's because in 2025, the 9 to 5 is as outdated as a rotary phone. Let's be real. The world has changed, and the way we work has changed with it. The gig economy is booming. Folks are making money on their own terms, driving Ubers, delivering DoorDash, freelancing, and side hustling their way to the bag. And then there's the work-from-home revolution. People are clocking in from their kitchen tables, their favorite coffee shops, or even the beach. Laptops open, pajamas on, productivity up. The virtual office is now the new corner office, and the only commute is from the bed to the desk. Let's not forget about the digital nomads, those bold souls who turn the world into their workplace. They're sending emails from Bali, closing deals in Barcelona, and living life on their own schedule. No time clock, no cubicle, just Wi-Fi and a dream. And 21st century entrepreneurship, well, it's a whole new game. You can launch a business from your phone, build a brand on Instagram, and make more in a week than some folks do in a month without even punching a clock. So who's still working that old 9-to-5 job? People who are resistant to change or maybe just can't adapt. The future belongs to the flexible, the creative, the hustlers who know how to make technology work for them. The 9-to-5, well, that's a museum piece. The real action is happening outside the box, where freedom and opportunity are just a click away.
This has been Truth Takes on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Things are definitely slowing down a bit. We do have southbound 41 backing up from Silver Spring all the way down past Capitol Drive. We've also got some delays northbound from Mayfair Road up towards Capitol Drive. We do have an issue on Highway 45, that's US 45, in Racine County. Southbound, it is closed at Highway K because of a crash, so that's something to keep in mind. Back to the freeway system, though, southbound 43, we are seeing some delays heading in from just south of Good Hope Road down past Silver Spring, the northbound side slowing down from before Hampton up towards Silver Spring, and westbound 94 backing up from 25th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, we have a dense fog advisory until 10 this morning. Otherwise, that morning fog should burn off. It'll become mostly sunny today with a high of 76. Tonight, chance of showers or storms, mostly cloudy, a low of 63. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 1017 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
We're black. And don't forget, coming up at the top of the hour, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, what the business is, where we give you that opportunity to call in and tell us your business and how people can end up supporting you. Again, Truth Talk text line, you'll use the same number, 833-212-1017. So you be ready, because at 8 o'clock, me and the legendary Dame Elsie wants to know what the business is. That was Q.
That was not you say that. I was reading something on YouTube. Listen, if you got a business, make sure. I don't want it to be crickets come 8 o'clock. Y'all make sure y'all call in and tell us about y'all business. I'm going to shout out some businesses I know, like, that I, some of the stuff I even got on today. But make sure y'all clock in, man. Tap in. What's happening?
We're going to the Truth Talk text lines. We just talked about, we played the Fox and Friends clip with the Orange Man on there announcing that they have a suspect in custody who they feel is the alleged shooter. Al from Sherman Park, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. With this late-breaking announcement, what's your truth?
So, good morning, gentlemen. So this had been bubbling up since yesterday morning when one of the top, I guess you would call them conservative podcasters, had gotten a tip from inside law enforcement that there had been trans writings and Antifa writings on the cartridges that were found along with the gun that was suspected in killing Charlie Kirk. Now, I do tend to believe that if this person does turn out to be trans, we're going to have to start talking about what is causing all this uptick in trans shootings. And now, being part of the LGBT community, I have long ago mentioned that the LGB should divorce themselves from the T, because it's about to sink and have a backlash against the entire LGBT community. So this person thinking that they were taking out a person who told them that a man can't be a woman, which is kind of common sense, was angry enough, and we're speculating, to shoot someone who was delivering that message, and they thought that this person delivering the message was causing them hate. I think when we're speaking truthfully, some people will see it as hate, and I don't know where their minds go to want to extinguish the truth. But, I said, listen to both sides, because somewhere in the middle is the truth. So those are my concerns going forward with this.
All right. Thank you very much, Al from Sherman Park. Again, Truth Nation, you can call in and let your thoughts and your truth be known at 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. Again, you can watch us live on YouTube and Facebook Live, of course, at 1017 The Truth. And, of course, we see you. We definitely will put your comments and your thoughts to the rest of Truth Nation. We have a poll up on the YouTube page. Should Wisconsin have got more in FEMA relief? Should Wisconsin have gotten more in FEMA
Friday
relief? Yeah. So that's the poll. Should have Wisconsin? No, that's not.
What's the right English, Homer?
Should Wisconsin?
I can't see it.
Should Wisconsin have
gotten more in FEMA relief?
Yeah, should Wisconsin have gotten more in
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you sound like you
sound like one of us. That's right, your ebonics is
yeah, I was like, and just so Andrew, like I really have. That's one of my pet peeves, and people know. I'm like, well, you know what I meant. No. Because if I was grading your paper, I don't want our youth coming up saying, but you know what I meant. Like, no. In the world,
people online all the time.
Man, thank you.
I inbox them like, you sure you want it to sound like that?
Right.
Like people get like, shut up, Dame. They know as soon as they see it, they think, I knew you was gonna say something.
I'm the exact same way.
I'm gonna say something. Let's go back to this to Sherman Park Al. I'm not gonna let this ride, Sherman Park Al. This is what I'm talking about: blind faith, blind belief. Now, you mean to tell me, at the moment that Charlie Kirk was talking about transgender shooters, a transgender shooter shot him? You mean to tell me the universe aligned in such an immaculate, perfect way that at the moment Charlie Kirk was talking about a transgender shooter, a transgender shooter shot him? Come on, man. And then why is everybody engraving stuff on their cartridges when they shoot people? Is this the new American play? Because it's like the third mass shooter that they said engraved some stuff on their cartridges or on their bullets or something. They're using it as evidence for this. Now, this is just all, I looked it up. It's all theoretical now. Nobody knows for sure because they haven't released all of this stuff. But you mean to tell me that at the exact moment he was talking about transgenders, a transgender shooter shot him?
What do you think about like conspiracy theories are what they are? I know, Dame, you've had the scene where they're talking about look at the sign languages that the two men behind him were doing, and they broke down what it allegedly means. Yeah, man.
I can't get off into all
I
that.
was like,
it is what it is.
Man.
And it looks suspicious, but that man could have just been tugging at his hat.
Man.
The other man could have just been doing second base signal. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's where they're going with it because, like, when you look at the catchers in baseball. You feel what I'm saying? It's always some little finger gestures and this, that, and the other and all of that, and it means something. Yeah. See, look at Andrew. Go ahead, Andrew. Do it again. Yeah, absolutely.
They said in the military, those are signals that people have where they're telling someone who may be watching them, I'm in trouble,
right,
or something like that, or something, or check your six, or whatever it is. I saw it yesterday.
Yep.
Look like a third base coach.
I don't believe all that because when you look at that angle, it looks like those two guys are standing right next to each other, right? But in the real picture, the guy in the white is like 10 or 12 feet away from the guy in the black. They're not standing next to each other. So everything can be scrutinized. Everything can be made to look one way if you want it to be one. It's like the Bible. Like you could take the Bible and find anything in there to support your cause, right? If you separate it from everything else. The same can be done with these images. The same can be done with all of these videos. You could take stuff and be like, see, look, there it is. See, look.
Yeah,
I don't believe all that.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that it. But I believe my common sense, and my common sense is
that at
telling
that moment it was
that at that moment that he is mentioning about transgender shooters, a transgender shooter who is trained in shooting 200 yards and is able to jump 20 feet off a building
without hurting himself. Yeah.
Just shot him.
Because even after the jump off the building, it wasn't like there was a limp.
It wasn't a limp.
There was none of that. It was
he
like,
was trained on how to land and keep it moving. And
well, I've seen aliens do it.
That's what I'm saying. Either aliens or Navy SEALs. You know what I'm saying? I've seen enough TV shows to know that military people are trained in doing stuff like that. And then he evaded the police until he turned himself in. So,
absolutely.
Come on, man.
Absolutely.
Y'all got to think. Use your critical thinking skills on this.
Reginald Jones on our YouTube page. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. 40-year-old by Mormon Virgin. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Dante and Mercedes Cross. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Again, Truth Talk text lines are open. Travis the Matrix. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. No, it was X-Files that Dame said he likes that. So, Lori Patterson, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. And RC Creation Muse, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. So what is the poll looking like, Andrew? Should Wisconsin have gotten more in FEMA relief? And trust and believe, we're going to definitely get you that information on where you can go and apply for that money.
100% say yes.
All right, Dame, would you agree with that? And what is the average that people usually have gotten with these disasters like this? Andrew, if you pull that up, like what is the average that people get? Like, so are we in the same ballpark of 29.8 million? Did everybody, the North Carolina and Kansas, did we all get 29.8 million?
I think they determine it by they say how many people, they estimate how many people were affected, and then after they estimated how many people were affected, they estimate how much damage was done in there. They have people come out and they do a survey and they estimate how much damage was done. And in their mind, in FEMA's mind, it was $29.8 million worth of damage done. Like we were talking earlier, and you were telling people to make sure they dot their I's and cross their T's. So I looked it up. To apply for FEMA disaster assistance, first visit disasterassistance.gov. That's disasterassistance.gov, or you can call the FEMA helpline. You can look it up and to see if you qualify. Now, you got to qualify first. And then once you qualify, they're going to ask you some questions. You need your personal insurance information, your social security number, obviously, home address. You're going to have your insurance details and income information, because a lot of this stuff may be income-based. Anytime you're doing something and you're getting something from the state or the government, it's an income-based about it. So there is an application. They're going to come out even then and conduct a home inspection. So it's not as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. We'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Do I dare even answer this man's call?
Sure. Are you there?
I ain't even answered the damn call yet, man. Bob, keep this on. Bob, listen to me. Keep this on the subject matter, and if you can, we can't take your call, man. You distracted.
Okay, now look. Since you don't listen to Linda about getting married, at least take that thing around your neck to push when something happens.
Watch all your favorite 101.7 The Truth shows by subscribing to 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Tracy, going back to the process,
And as it relates specifically to the partnership that Old National Bank has with Housing Resource, what does the process consist of when coming through this program?
It's a referral process. We work with clients that first-time homeowners that may not have the counseling that they need. They may not have the equity, the down payment that they need. So we refer them to our partners like HRI or Housing Resources, Inc., because we recognize that those organizations, they have the resources, they have the tutorial documentation and all of those things that are necessary for first-time homeowners that don't know the process, may not know the system, may not know what's required for home ownership. So working with Housing Resources, Inc. and other partnerships that we have like through WIDA has been very, very advantageous, not only for us, but also the organizations, but also for the community.
Pull up to Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee and shoot your shot at big wins for Sweet Ticket September. Play with your rewards card for entries. Score triple on drawing Thursdays. Win slam dunk prizes like cash, reward plate, and tickets to see the Milwaukee Bucks in action. Sweet Ticket September. You ready for this? Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Friday Night Lights now officially lives here. 1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette Hilltoppers football. Tune in Friday night as the Hilltoppers travel to take on the Menominee Falls Phoenix. Join our coverage starting at 6:30 p.m., leading up to kickoff at 7 p.m. Marquette Hilltoppers football is presented by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. And sponsored by Left's Lucky Town, C.G. Schmidt, Capital Insurance Agency, Boyle Fredrickson, Annex Wealth Management, Magic Productions, and Berghardt Sporting Goods.
When you've been injured, you need a winning team on your side. Gruber Law Offices will fight for the results you deserve. Call Gruber Law Offices today, a proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
Make your home safer. Get rid of unused household chemicals at MMSD Home Hazmat Drop-Off. It's free to visit a collection center. Get all the info you need at MMSD.com. Milwaukee County residents only, no businesses.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
We're black. We are your cousin subs of the day. I am a club sub, the legendary Home Blow, along with the legendary
Dame Elsie in the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Silent Elsie in the building.
Silent Bob.
Yeah, I'm sponsored by Cousin
What's
Subs.
a fun sub? What's a fun sub to digest?
The party pack.
The party pack. I'm a party pack today.
Yeah.
Because I was Friday.
Because, yeah, that way you got a variety.
Yeah, it's Friday. I got paid yesterday, pay some bills. It always makes me happy to pay some bills. And I shouldn't be, you know why? Because I think of times when I didn't have money to pay bills. And to be able to be like, boom, I got this. Wow, it's nothing. And it ain't hurting. That's a great, it ain't a lot, but it ain't hurting me. Come on, man. That makes me wake up with a smile on my face a lot of times, because I'm a tourist and that money matters to us. But anyway.
Absolutely. And with this, the approval of these funds, where I brought up the article and we showed it on the YouTube page and Facebook page, the $29.8 million, but also North Carolina ended up getting approved and Kansas ended up getting approved. Now, North Carolina ended up getting $32 million in aid in response to flooding in July, which was caused by Tropical Depression Chantel. The Orange Man cited ask from Senator Ted Budd, a Republican of North Carolina, and Senate candidate Michael Whatley, our Republican, and other Republicans. And the Orange Man said he had informed Democratic Governor Josh Stein of the move. Now, when it comes to Kansas relief, he also approved, but he approved $5.7 million to aid Kansas with recovery from severe storms and tornadoes that hit the state, and as well as $500,000 for the Siston Wahpeton Oyiite tribe in South Dakota after flooding earlier this year. So they got $500,000. So we appear to be in the ballpark of what is doled out by the government, the federal aid that is out there. But again, it's a lot of people talking about they had a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that it's going to be a plethora of people that are going to say, hey, my stuff got messed up. My stuff got messed up. So you got to think about the breakdown of 29.8 million. Right. What sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a lot out first, but
you feel what I'm saying?
Like ATV Bob on the YouTube chat line said 15,000 homes damaged, 30 mil. Them checks going to be short, less than 2,000. And so you have to do the math. If that's how many people have the ability to apply, it's going to be 2,000. That's not going to cover a lot. So y'all make sure y'all apply first. And put your bid in and make sure that you get yourself, and don't wait. And then when you go, after you done waited 2 months to apply, all the money is gone, because this is a finite amount of money. It's not an endless hole of money here. So make sure you apply first and get your money. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Dante and Mercedes Cross had said on the YouTube page, there's a ton of people in the county without hot water still and broken furnaces.
Yeah, it is. It's people that are living, trying to make, because for whatever reason, the insurance companies aren't covering a lot of this stuff. And so they aren't able, who has enough money to, a lot of people don't have enough money on hand to go get a new water heater, to go get a new furnace. Those are expensive items, some of the most expensive items in a home. Probably only second to getting the roof done over. You know what I'm saying? And then you add in, okay, if all of that stuff got damaged, you got dryers, washers. Yeah. You got foundation issues probably from the water sitting. You got to get your sewers checked out to see why that water came back up. So you paying for plumbers. This is not an easy fix. People just see the debris out on the curb or in the back of somebody's house. But when you see that, just know that there's a lot that goes into getting that house back up to being 100%.
Real talk. True Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. And again, like, the early bird gets some of the funds. And so you need to don't procrastinate.
Don't procrastinate.
And be like, yeah, well, like, okay, well, all the funds are depleted now.
Yeah.
Because that there are some other big businesses that also lost a lot.
Right.
And they already got people signing up right now. I guarantee you. Yeah. They already hitting up the websites and getting the information like, okay, blam. It's like buying tickets when they tell you tickets go on sale. Those ticket brokers, man, that's what they live for.
Yeah.
They live for, it's like watching Trading Places when it was like, sell. Right. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, people, do not procrastinate. If you have seasoned citizens that you know should definitely be qualified to get these funds, work with your grandparents to make sure that they get it, or any seasoned citizen that you know that may not really understand how to navigate the internet like that to get to these places. Baby, can you help me? I don't know how to do this here. How you do that? Please help them, because I know it's a lot of people in our community that lost a lot, and they may not be as savvy with technology. Now, they'll get on the phone and let you know the biz, be like, this is what happened, that's what happened. But as it relates to really navigating through, what does this mean? It say I got to do this, I got to upload this, I got to upload. And so we need to, help each other so we can navigate through. I really wish that the city would be able to make like a location and be like, hey, if you need to come and fill out these forms, we got some people, volunteers or whatever, that will help you navigate through the process. And they can also give you advance notice of what you need to bring in, because to give that helps. So just like when you go for something and it'd be like, well, you got to bring in a piece of mail, you got to bring in this. So you come in prepared, and that way at least you'll get a fair shot.
Yeah, that would be dope.
You get what I'm saying?
That would probably be more of a county thing, because it's a county-wide.
Okay.
And so then it wouldn't, because if we just city, then we could only help city residents. So if it was county, then it could help everybody at one spot. But yeah, that would be a great idea, because our senior citizens, a lot of times in my job, they'll call And for me, it's as easy as, going online and finding something out. But for them, it's not. You know what I'm saying? And so they'll call, and I give them the information. I'll ask them a lot of times if they have email address. Some of them don't. And so I've got to take care of this stuff. And they send some of our senior citizens actually send real mail. They write letters still, So we need to, if you know any of those people in the community, this FEMA stuff is out there. Make sure they get assistance from you. Because a lot of times we also make this assumption that if they're a senior citizen, okay, they got to have, some grandkids. They got to have some sons, some daughters. A lot of times they don't. Their family has moved away or they have lost connection with them. So make sure if y'all know this or know any of these people, reach out to them and make sure they're okay and maybe assist them in getting this FEMA relief because we don't want them to still be come wintertime and we're right around the corner. They don't have water heaters. They don't have heaters. They don't have furnaces and stuff like that. And so make sure you reach out to those that you know, and if you can assist them, help them out.
Absolutely, because again, like I say, we're gonna need it, or we're gonna have a lot of disgruntled people talking about, well, they didn't even. It's like, well, did you do all the things that you needed to do? So again, and speaking of businesses, remember coming up at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, it's what the business is on the Truth in the Morning, powered by We Energies, energy you can depend on. So again, at 8 a.m. This is your chance to give yourself a commercial for what you do, what your business is, and we can know what the business is. So take advantage of this and appreciate We Energies for sponsoring this particular segment. And it kicks off at 8 a.m. So we need the lines when we get ready to take this break right now. We need the lines to start lighting up. So we can get ready to go right into what the business is, and don't let these opportunities go by the wayside, because commercials can cost you. You feel what I'm saying? And if you got an opportunity to promote, I see people. I got people that send me flyers and hey, can I post this on your page, or would you post this for me, and this, that, and the other? And it's like, hold on, we do advertising. So, but now you have a chance to call in and tell us what the business is. You got to utilize it.
You got to utilize it.
You know what I'm saying? Help us to help you.
So if you know anybody with a business, call them right now. Tell them call up to the radio station in 5 minutes.
833-212-1017. 833-212-1017. Start lighting the lines up now, because after we come back from taking care of these bills, it's time to find out. Dame, hit him.
What the business is.
Yeah.
I need to know what your business is.
That part. We got to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
This is 101.7 The Truth's Kyle Wallace, and I am Milwaukee. I take great pride in being a 414 boy and representing the city that I love. The great memories I have of going to Northtown Cinema to see movies with family and friends, to going to Capitol Court to see the Black Santa Claus, this city has helped shape me into the man that I am today, and I pledge to utilize my voice as a way to advocate for you in our community. Join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations, where you can speak your truth. We are the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
The pulse of the Milwaukee Bucks, straight from a Bucks legend.
Can't get it off. Marcus Johnson will, though. Can't leave him alone for a 12.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson on Bucks Plus. Marcus and his son Chris offer a weekly beat on Bucks basketball. Get your questions answered and hear from the biggest names in basketball. Find Here District with Marcus Johnson at bucks.com/plus on the Bucks app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Tired of hearing no from other banks? No to a loan? No to a checking account? Just no? At Brewery Credit Union, we find ways to say yes. Yes to second chances. Yes to rebuilding credit. Yes to helping you save, borrow, and thrive. Work with our credit specialists and move your financial life forward. Brewery Credit Union, Milwaukee's best place to borrow and save. Visit brewerycu.com. That is brewerycu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Milwaukee, get ready for the ultimate flavor in Music Fest. Tacos and Tequila Fest is going down Saturday, September 13th at Franklin Field. Enjoy your favorite throwback hits with performances by Lil Jon, Pretty Ricky, B.O.B., Trina, and more. This event is strictly 21 and up, so leave the kiddos at home and get ready to vibe out. Live music, DJs, food trucks, tequila tastings, and all the vibes you can handle all in one epic day. Tickets are going fast. Get yours now at tacostequilafest.com/market/Milwaukee. The biggest snowflakes out here are always been the white Republicans, who are so gung-ho on protecting the feelings of white kids while they ignore the needs of other kids. If Milwaukee's youth has a problem with fighting, well, white youth have a problem with being destructive and offensive. So it is sad that our government is actively working to de-emphasize educating and uplifting students of color in different backgrounds on college campuses. That emphasis is going to be diminished, and the only kids that will suffer will be our kids. They were willing to hold up the advancement of the state of Wisconsin because they disagree with DEI. What are white Republicans afraid of? Why are they afraid to face the fact that their grandmas and grandpapas were part of a system which purposely held black folks back and failed to give us the access that we deserve? Until these politicians stop ignoring these egregious acts of hate and racial incidents, America can never be great again.
Catch Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace every weekday from noon to 1 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and The Truth app. Breaking news, weather, entertainment, and sports. We have it all here. This is 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
What the business is. Yeah. We all here for a man, our women, and our kids. Everybody, what the business is. Yeah. You got the business, let me know what it is. Hey, what the business is. You got the business, let me know what it is. Come on, y'all. What the business is, yeah.
What the business is.
I like that.
On Truth in the Morning.
I like that.
On the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Powered by Wheat Energies, energy you can depend on. Call in right now at 833-212-1017 to shout out your very own black-owned business or a black-owned business you love. That is 833-212-1017. Call in and shout out your business or your upcoming event.
Yeah,
if you got an event, this is what it is about. Like, call. So we get ready to go to the lines right now. The Truth Talk text lines 833-212-1017 so we can find out what the business is. We've got Cheryl. Cheryl, great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. Jane, what is our question?
Cheryl, what the business is. Can you tell me what your business is?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, gentlemen. Yes, business, Prolific Realty Group. My name is Cheryl. I am one of the realtors with Prolific Realty Group, and we try and turn dreams into reality. Whether you have bad credit, whether you need help with getting your financing together as far as the down payment, we have assistance for you. So we help people daily, whether it's for just residential or commercial. You might need a commercial business, but we're here to help. We have people to help you fix that credit even.
What do we need to do?
Yes, that is our biz.
How do we
call me? My name is Cheryl. I'm going to give it to you. It's 414-305-7880. That's my direct number, 414-305-7880. We do have an office, but most times you do better calling us directly and reaching us.
Well, it sounds like we now know what the business is. 414-305-7880. Gotcha. Thank you very much, and you have a great morning. Larry, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Legendary Dame Elsie, what's the question, man?
Larry, what your business is? Can you tell me what
Man, we got Eternal Cuss Barber Shop and U-Haul. You know, we located on Sherman and Funnel like the old Hair King. We offer rides to and from the barber shop. Me and Fonzo when they're cutting it up, making sure that we get everybody together.
Okay. All right. So thank you for calling in and letting us know what the business is. We appreciate that. Fatima, great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. Dame.
Fatima, what the business is? Can you tell me what your business is?
Of course. Good morning. I am Fatima. I'm owner operator of 5 Points Art Gallery and Studios on the north side of Milwaukee. It is a contemporary art gallery that also has a culinary arts kitchen and work studios for artists of color and any kind of artists, really. But the works are primarily focused on underrepresented artists. And we want to shout out our business. We welcome everyone to come. We're located at 3514 North Port Washington Avenue, the corner of Keith and Port Washington. Our hours are Saturday 12 to 5, Sunday 12 to 4, and weekdays by appointment. And we welcome all to come to the great space. We have an old funeral home into a mixed-use art space, and we're family friendly, so we welcome all. We have an upcoming art and music festival called Save the Gallery that's showcasing on September 27th. It's for all ages. It's from 12 to 10. So we welcome people to come at that time as well. So we just wanted to share what our business is.
Thank you very much.
Before you get off the phone, can you tell the people the nature of the event? And it's not just a regular event, right? What you're raising money, right?
I am raising money to keep the gallery. I've had it for 7 years. It opened in 2018. And so it's a fundraiser. The Art and Music Festival is a fundraiser. It's also a showcase of the programming that we've done, the cultural programming that we've done, and the housing that we've provided. But it is a fundraiser to pay off a $260,000 balloon payment with my lender, the Greater Milwaukee Foundation. So that's what it is. We are aggressively trying to do this. We're seeking community and collective support with this, and the artists are in, so hopefully the community is in. Like we said, or I said, it's for all ages. It's from 12 to 10. There'll be workshops. There'll be live music. There'll be a panel. There'll be art auctions, food vendors, artisan vendors. So it's going to be a fully immersive day, and we welcome you to come commune and also do something for the community.
All right. Thank you very much for your call, Fatima. Of course, Kanice, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Dane, what's that question?
What your business is? Can you tell me what your business is?
Well, it's not my business, but it's my cousin's business. Torrance's House of Threads on the corner of 78th and Burleigh. They have men and women's apparel, dresses, suits, jewelry, hats, you name it. The occasion you need, they have it.
All right.
The hours of operation are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday. Closed on Sunday and Monday.
All right. Well, thank you very much for letting us know what the business is. We're going to We're going to Antoine. Antoine, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Dane, what's our question?
What the business is? Can you tell us what your business is?
The business is PWD Computers, located on 38th and Valete, 3800 West Valete Street. We provide computer sales, repairs, upgrades, networking equipment, accessories. We do business branding, graphic design, and professional digital surveillance.
What's the hours and what's the number and
Well, we're open Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Closed on Saturdays and Sundays. The address to the location is 3800 West Valete Street. We've been serving the Metro Milwaukee area for over 20 years.
All right, and then the number to call if people want to call and find out, give you a little synopsis on what their problem is.
414-445-5793.
All right. Thank you very much for letting us know what the business is. Zakia.
And I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you. Zakia, great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. Legendary Dame Elsie, what's that question, man?
Hey, yo, what the business is? Can you tell me what that business is?
Yes. I am Chef Mama Zakia. I am the proud owner and chef of Vegan Soul, a plant-based catering company and private chef located right here in the city of Milwaukee. I have the pleasure of being able to provide food to everybody, anybody that wants to have the opportunity to not just taste better food, but be able to get familiar with plant-based food that is reminiscent of what it is that they ate when they ate meat. So I ask people all the time, what's your favorite food? I can veganize it.
Wow. Whatever your favorite food.
Whatever your favorite, you tell me your favorite food.
Club sub.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me something hard. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And you have an opportunity to taste the food that I make at Trickle B Cafe on Fridays. The head chef is also my commercial kitchen that's located at 4424 West North Avenue. It's a pay what you can cafe.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And that operates, yes. It operates from 11 to 2.
That's in the 15th
You can also
district.
find me you can also find me every Tuesday at Alice's Garden at the Artesian Market. That's 2136 North 21st Street. I'm there every Tuesday. And then I do pop-ups around the city. In fact, I'm popping up tomorrow at the Black and Brown Runaround down at Veterans Park. And there I'm doing a mac and cheese bar. And so I'm going to have 4 different types of mac and cheese. None of them have meat or seafood in it, but I use those names because that's what some people are familiar with. So lobster mac and cheese, Philly cheese steak mac and cheese, buffalo mac and cheese. And then those who just want plain mac and cheese and nothing I do is plain is cheesy mac and cheese.
And so all of this is vegan and vegetarian? Because you know there's a difference.
100%. 100%. I've had the pleasure of cooking for Tabitha Brown. She absolutely loved my food. I've provided food for Fantasia. I'm also the mother of a celebrity chef, Chef Joya, but she doesn't live here in Milwaukee anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been plant-based myself for over 30 years. It became a business about 7 years ago based upon popular demand, and I can comfortably say it is absolutely the best vegan food that you will find in the Midwest.
So you telling me that you can make a lobster tail and crab legs, but they will still taste like a lobster tail and crab legs, but they vegan? I don't know. I don't know if you can pull that off.
Have you ever?
Let me tell you, and my customers can testify to this. I can make vegan chitlins.
Now come on. I don't know what chitlins taste like because it's been about 40 years since I had them.
I love them.
But you can do that.
My best customers for my vegan chitlins are those people who still eat meat because they can't believe that it has the taste and the texture. But it does not come from an animal product.
Come on now, it's cauliflower. You're going to have some cauliflower for my lobster tail. I
know it can be done because one time I went to a restaurant in Chicago and I know yours is probably better, but it was like they gave me fried fish. It wasn't fish, but it looked like fish, tastes like fish. And if you didn't know that you was eating vegan, vegetarian food, because vegan and vegetarian is different. But if you didn't know you was eating vegetarian food, you would never know. And I assume I know it can be done, and I believe in you.
Yeah, I believe in her, but listen, I done had people call themselves bringing me some vegan and like, you ain't going to know. It's going to taste just like chicken and all of that. No. And it was like, this is cauliflower. I know what the hell cauliflower, but it was very seasoned cauliflower. I'm just saying. But thank you, Zakiya. Love you. I got to check that out, man. I got to check that out.
Me too. I really got to.
Man.
What was her business again? We'll find out again.
When she put culinary in it, that let me know that she know what the hell she doing.
Put in the chat and what your business is or the YouTube text line or whatever, call up here. You already called up here, but let us know. I should have wrote that down. So
Reginald Jones said PWD Computers got him right. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Shout out to Perk at PWP Computers.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, my IT person as well. What the business is on Truth in the Morning. It's powered by We Energies. And, of course, it's every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time where you can call in and let us know
what the business is. Can you tell us what your business is?
Yeah, so
Can I hear that intro again before we get done? I just want. Are we done with the?
Yeah. We got to go to our break.
Can we go out with that?
What the business
I just
is.
like the way it sounds.
Well, that's why I said when you done it, I'm like, man, we got to utilize that, bro.
It just sounds dope. I sound like a real song. Like y'all in the background hyping it up.
I told you. I told you
like
when you done it.
Club. We like, ooh.
So we going to do that.
Ooh, it's Friday.
Yeah,
ooh.
but that's what I was telling you, Dane, when we freestyled it up. Yeah. So we taking care of some bills. We're going to let you go out with the segment title, What the Business Is.
You got the business, let me know what it is. Come on.
What the business is.
Yeah, we all here for our men and our women and our kids. Everybody, what the business is. Hey, you got the business, let me know what it is.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth. Coming with straight truth.
Be careful of the decisions that you make and the company that you keep, because that is going to determine a certain consequence. So you don't have to wait to go to prison, or you don't have to wait to figure it out what the consequences may be. All you got to do is look at your decision making and who you allow in your space. If they making wild decisions, wild things gonna happen. But you don't get to choose what wild things are gonna happen.
Catch the Tory Lowe Show every weekday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
This is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth for Axe Housing. Are you tired of paying a landlord rent when you should be paying yourself? Do you want to leave a financial legacy, or would you like to have a stable place to call home? Well, it's time for you to start on the path to owning your own home instead of renting. You can work with an Axe Housing coach, and they will teach you how home ownership can be a reality. Axe Housing has helped over 4,000 families in our neighborhoods. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent, as an average Axe family who has been helped pays around $900 per month. No matter what barriers you think you're facing, Axe Housing coaches can assist you right now. An Axe Housing coach will help you create and stick to a plan and a budget and get you ready for home ownership. If you're not dreaming of home ownership by now, you certainly should be. Let's make it a reality with Axe Housing. Get started on a virtual orientation by clicking on axehousing.org. That is ACTS housing.org. Don't let where you are financially right now get in the way of your very bright future of becoming a homeowner. Axe coaches are here to help.
This summer, your wishes take center stage at WishFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all summer for over $1 million in prizes, and earn entries into the WishFest prize drawings on Friday, September 26th. Your entries from July, August, and September all count. Plus, 5 lucky winners will have their ultimate wish granted. Wish big, win big. Only at
We're black. And, you know, we got to get this last what the business is in. We got to do that because she is a co-host. She's a cousin subs of the day herself. So we're going to the line to find out with one more person what the business is. So Dame, give her that gravy and that salute, Kayla.
What the business is. Kayla, tell us what your business is. I put your name in it. Let's go.
Hey, good morning and happy Friday, y'all. It is a very special day. It is my 36th birthday, so I wanted to call in and let everybody know that they can come out and hang out with me at the Link. I will be at the Link tonight celebrating my birthday, but I want to get to the business. I want everybody who is interested in going abroad to come with us to Tokyo. We Be Abroad is going to Tokyo February 2026. We do this every single February for the last 5 years. We take black people, specifically from Milwaukee, but all over can join, out of the country to just experience new cultures and develop relationships and create memories and all of the dope things. So you can check out We Be Abroad on Instagram. Click the link in our bio, and you can come to Tokyo with us February 2026.
Now, I see you posting that stuff on Instagram, and happy birthday. I saw it was your birthday. I wasn't going to say nothing because, women are, they don't like talking about their birthdays sometimes. So I was going to let you do it. If you came up here, called up
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
I'm glad you did it. Now, talk about the We Be Abroad, where y'all have been in the past, because I've seen the pictures, and so people know this isn't just like you just started doing this, like you just said, but say some of the places y'all have been.
Yeah, so we started in 2021. We went to Paris. 2022, we went to Egypt. 2023, we went to Curacao. This past February, we did Thailand. And now February 2026, we are going to Tokyo.
That's so dope. So when somebody applies, what do they need to do? They just need to go on Instagram and hit you up in the DMs. What do they need to do?
They need to go to We Be Abroad, all together, We Be Abroad on Instagram, and there's a link in our bio, and it gives you all the information that you need to register. The last day to register for We Be Abroad Tokyo 2026 is September 23rd. The last day to register is September 23rd, so you can come alone, you can bring your people with you. I suggest just register them for yourself and come in by yourself, and then, because a lot of people try to wait on their friends, and then they never end up going anywhere. They never end up doing anything. So don't wait on nobody. You're going to find you some family on this trip. We always have a great time, and also on the Instagram, you can look at all of our photos and videos and reels and all the things, so you can kind of catch the vibe.
So when they pay for these trips, I'm assuming they're paying for it in increments. It's not just one lump sum, right?
Oh, absolutely. We Be Abroad, the whole premise around it is to make sure that it is accessible, affordable, and enjoyable. And the affordable piece is to make sure that we are able to break these payments down into smaller payments so that everybody can go if they would like to. Yep.
And these trips are...
Nope, you ain't got to cash out. You ain't got to cash out. You can pay small payments.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's important.
I went to South America. Me and a bunch of my friends went, and I had a friend who has a similar business in Atlanta, and they did it, and it was a great time. So I'm telling everybody, if you can do this, do it. And even if you go by yourself, you'll be around a bunch of other black travelers, and you be able to go see places and do things that you typically wouldn't be able to do, but you'll have other people there with you, and it's always going to be a great time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And just
always a great time.
One piece of advice that I would suggest that you might want to put on the website with the information is try to get some of them Meta glasses that translates right away, or the AirPods that they got that translates the language in real time. So they'll be able to hear, and it helps you to recite. You know what I'm saying? It's expanded so much. But yeah, if they get that, they won't have to feel like they're on an island by themselves. What they saying? Them glasses are going to translate it, or those AirPods.
That is some good advice.
Yeah, or those AirPods are going to definitely translate it in real time.
So you're not holding your phone up to somebody.
Right.
Say that again, and then your phone translated. That make a conversation slow, and nobody get tired of talking to you, haggling prices.
Absolutely.
Stuff. You got your glasses on with your ears up.
There you go. There you go. So, yep, just a thought, Kayla.
That is great advice. And if anybody want to give me some Meta glasses for my birthday so I can take them to Tokyo, hit me up.
All right. Well, we love you, Kayla.
Well, thank y'all so much.
Yep.
I love y'all too.
Right,
enjoy y'all Friday. If y'all have some time this evening, come out to the link.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, those glasses are dope, bro.
Yeah, they sound dope.
At the Core DJ retreat, man, Core DJ Q-Ball, who was the DJ for Crucial Conflict, he has them, and he was just going live, and it's so dope how they work. But then to know that they also do real-time translation, because even sometimes when you're doing some of the ride shares, you get in some of them cars, and especially out of town, but they don't know. You can't understand them, and it's like, okay, now I got it, and he's able to real time. Man.
We had restaurants. We went to this super hip hop section that they have. It's like a whole festival that they have every day where people out there breakdancing, rapping, and it's vendors and stuff like that. Anyway, that would have been great to have had those glasses. So then I got them in my ear. I'm talking to them, and then I can hear what they saying back to me.
Absolutely.
That would have made stuff so much easier.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that's what I say, man, evolving, man. Everything evolves. So I remember when they first came out, and like you say, you had to just hold the phone and all of that kind of stuff. But I've advised people for that, man. I have my alter ego, which is Blostradamus, and I talk about a lot of different things. Okay. And then when they come into fruition, be like, yeah, I remember you was talking about that a long time ago. It's
I do that to people. They get mad at me.
I've said it when people go to get their nails done and the pedicures and the manicures and all that, and then people be like, your feet is outrageous. They're terrible. Come look at this. Be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because they be talking about
and they don't know you got these glasses on.
Right. So you be like, what you just say about my feet? Right. And now they're going to have that little deer in the headlights look like, oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, what? They understood us. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would advise, I'd be like, yeah, make sure that you end up doing that. Because you'll be appalled. We can't get you. Yeah, we can't get you to stop going to some of these places and go support places that are owned and operated by us that can do the same great job or better.
Absolutely.
But you'll go there and they be talking like, look at that now. Look at that now. I don't know. It's almost time to go to break.
Andrew, the voice he used right there.
I know, man.
Your kung fu voice was terrible. Friday night fights.
Well, actually, I was actually trying to be lighter because when I tell you I do this, bro, I do this. But I also don't want anybody to, be like,
hey, listen, you ain't lying, you ain't lying though. Why go keep supporting people that don't support you? The beauty salons, not the beauty salons, but
beauty supply stores,
and beauty supply stores. There's all black alternatives for all of those spots that you go to, and we just got to search them out and find them.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, hashtag that part, hashtag facts. This was a great What the Business Is segment this morning, man. I mean, we literally filled up the whole segment. You know what I mean? So, Andrew, how you feel about the What the Business Is segment this morning?
I'm loving it. We got to go take a field trip to go get the vegan.
Vegan everything is Zakia.
Tell her we here next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? The three of us.
Yeah.
You here all week. I'm here Monday, and then you got Bailey on Thursday and Friday. Andrew, you here. Tell her, if she's still listening, come up to the American Family Studios and bring us, we don't want the vegan chitlins. We don't want that. We want.
I'll try it.
No, do not bring us vegan. I don't want nothing that tastes like chitlins.
I'll try it.
Bring home with some vegan chitlins.
Because I don't call them chitlins. I take the C and change the letter to S because I know what it is.
You know what it is. So bring home with some vegan, what he said.
Right, absolutely.
And bring us, what you want, Andrew? You want some mac and cheese and stuff?
Yeah.
I want the Philly mac and cheese you was talking about. Yeah. And bring us some of that. Philly mac and cheese and some crab mac and cheese. Couple of small orders for that.
I want lobster tail and crab legs. I'm just saying.
You can't make vegan lobster tail.
That's what I'm saying.
You can mix it in other stuff and say
She said anything. She said anything. So I'm going to challenge her. Zakia, you've been challenged. Listen, we got to get ready to take care of some bills because we getting hungry in here, and you're going to learn today. Let's take care of some bills. We'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
At We Energies, we're committed to building a bright, sustainable energy future. We're investing in clean energy projects like solar, wind, and battery storage. As a leader in the decarbonization effort, our goal is to achieve net zero carbon emissions from our generation fleet by 2050. It's part of our plan to provide the affordable, reliable, and clean energy you depend on. Learn more at weenergies.com. We Energies, people you can trust, energy you can depend on. This message was paid for by the stockholders of WEC Energy Group.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
This is your Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin Community Impact Moment on 101.7 The Truth.
What was the life change? You know, we all know it happened and we know things happen and you have bad kidneys, but what was the life change afterwards?
A couple things. Before they even allow you to get on the list, they make you go through a battery of tests. And, you know, a lot of people don't qualify because they're overweight or they have high blood pressure or high cholesterol. So all those things are requirements before you can even get approved to be on the list. So I had...
Wait, you got to be approved to be on the list?
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's interesting. There's a professional athlete or former professional athlete I know right now that has kidney disease and he's on dialysis and he wants to get on the list and he's not accepting all the things you have to do, you know, to get on the list. But yeah, so for me, I spent 30 years in the automobile industry. You know, that's 12, 14-hour days, eating whatever somebody brings you to eat, whatever you run out and grab, McDonald's, whatever. It was never salads and, you know.
Yeah, but that was a choice, right?
It was a choice. Yeah. But I had to change all of that to even qualify to be on the list. I had to get down to the weight I had to be at. I had to get my phosphorus under control, my potassium under control.
Wait a minute, even though somebody said they would give you a kidney,
absolutely,
you had to still make yourself eligible?
Absolutely.
Nah, that's okay.
When I mentioned the athlete, his relative actually died, and they wanted to take his organs, and they couldn't because he wasn't qualified. He wasn't on the list. Wow. Yeah, you have to be.
So there are over 100,000 people on that waiting list. So they are very serious.
And how many donors do we have?
And that's the problem. We don't have nearly enough donors.
Wow.
And that's why it's such a critical need. But they are serious about who they're giving that gift of life to because there are so many people who are literally dying waiting for it.
To make an impact by donating blood in your community, visit versity.org today.
Backups along southbound 41, starting from Silver Spring all the way down past Capitol Drive. Northbound slowing just before Mayfair Road up towards Burleigh. Southbound on 43 backing up from just before Capitol Drive down to Locust. Eastbound 94, watch for delays from about 70th Street all the way through to 35th Street. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, a dense fog advisory until 10 today. Should burn off throughout the day, becoming mostly sunny, a high of 76 tonight. Chance for showers or storms, mostly cloudy, a low of 63. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Y'all know what time it is. It's Friday. It's another Sip to That Friday brought to you by our good friends at Potawatomi Casino and Hotel, Milwaukee's top gaming destination. Call 833-212-1017 and let us know what you're sipping to this weekend. I am personally sipping to the fact that the Packers won yesterday, and that was a great win. And let's sip to the Packers.
Sip to that.
Yeah. So y'all call in, let us know what you sipping to. Homer, what you sipping
to? Man, I'm sipping to the fact that tomorrow is Garfield Day. I say Garfield Day because it's not days anymore,
used to be
but
days.
they still say Garfield Days, but I say day. It's the anal retentiveness of me that
it is a day.
You know, so, but yeah, that's going on. That's always a great thing in our community right there on Garfield. Salute to 502 for still just, you know, carrying the torch with it. They presented it, and it's so well attended, and it gives the people of the city of Milwaukee and other areas a chance to come down. And then the Halyard Park area, period, just the hallowed ground, in my opinion, that represents. You know what I mean? So it's a great thing. So I'll sip to Garfield Day on tomorrow here in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'll sip to that. And to add to that sip, shout out to my group, the Dope Music Crew. We've been on hiatus for a little while, but we back in action tomorrow at Garfield Days. I think we perform at 4. And
I'll sip to
we're probably
that.
on the main stage. So
I'll sip to that.
Shout out to the Dope Music Crew performing tomorrow. Sip to that.
And shout out to my friend, my brother, Core DJ's own TJ, the DJ, TJ Chapman. He is the one who found B.O.B. He worked B.O.B. from the ground up. When just sending out white labels like, hey, check this out. And he's always used me as one of his tastemakers to support and put B.O.B.'s music on the radio before a lot of other people start putting it on the radio. He'll be at the Tacos and Tequila Festival at Franklin Field on tomorrow. So home blow, along with Cheryl, we going to be at the Taco and Tequila Festival hanging out with B.O.B. and TJ the DJ. Let's sip to that.
And yeah, the time was 4 o'clock. So y'all check us out. Dope Music Crew, 4 o'clock tomorrow at Garfield Desk.
Yeah, what else you got to sip to, man?
What else I got to sip to? I don't know.
What? Listen,
I don't know. I gave I live a boring life. Shout out to my youth that I mentor. I sip to them.
Yeah, there you go.
They've all started school, and some of them have started new schools. And I've talked to their teachers because I go above and beyond. You don't got to talk to the teachers, but I talk to the teachers, and they're all doing well.
Yeah,
and they're all doing better. And so shout out to them.
Absolutely.
I sip to the youth.
Absolutely. And since you said school, shout out to True School. Shout out to True School. I want to give a sip to True School. They definitely handling their business. They keeping hip hop alive, and they're using all the elements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because hip hop it's a whole movement. It's a whole movement.
Yeah, we partnered with True School for Hip Hop Week this year. And we should have done it. And I told Fidel and them that before. Like, we should have did this earlier. You know what I mean? And it was a beautiful thing. We had some DJ classes, and everybody loved the DJ classes. We had some artwork set up. So, yeah, look out for True School Hip Hop Week next year come this time.
Yeah. And again, 833-212-1017. What are you excited about? What's going on with you this weekend that you'd like to have us sip to that? Because, we sipping to that every Friday. So we want to sip to that. And I want to sip to Kayla's birthday celebration at the Link.
At the Link.
Shout
out Kayla.
Shout out Kayla. Happy born day. And I want to sip to that.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to the little sis. Let's get it.
Yeah, hashtag that part, hashtag facts. I also want to sip to Core DJ Kev, who on October 4th will be celebrating 25 years as a DJ. 25 years as a DJ, and he'll have Juvie the Great. Juvie the Great will be in town.
Juvie stayed in Milwaukee.
Man, at Mr. B's.
I talked to Juvie last time he was here. Not to cut you off. Let's sip to that first.
Yeah.
I talked to Juvie last time he was here. He said next to being home, he loved Milwaukee.
Absolutely. Did you see the little interview that I done with him?
I didn't.
But yeah, I'll end up when he was here. With Manny Fresh, you know what I'm saying, at the rave.
Yeah, you was there. We were all
absolutely,
there, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, coming in, man, because Core DJ Kev is his DJ, one of his tour DJs. So, he's coming to the city to support and show love and respect to Core DJ Kev.
He was telling me, like, during the pandemic and stuff, that he was here.
That's right. He was
here. He wasn't in New Orleans. He wasn't wherever he was here most of the time.
Right. I don't know what that was.
I don't know, but that's cool.
We'll sip to that.
We'll sip to whatever that was, Andrew. I like this black covering I got right here. That look dope. I may not put that sign behind me no more. Just give me the black.
Be like, what?
Just give me the black.
Well, sip to that then. Let's sip to that.
Let's sip to that.
We be sipping?
We be sipping. I was going to say something, and then I got off track with.
Yeah, so that's October 4th at Mr. B's. Shout out to, again, Mr. B is also friends to The Truth. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a great thing. That's a great thing.
I was going to say
October 4th. Tickets going fast.
Oh, I know what I sip to. Shout out to my man, David Crowley, county exec, and him announcing that he's going to run for governor. That is a large step. That is a great step. And that is a scary step to take. But we appreciate him doing that for the community and putting his name in that hat.
Let's sip to that.
Yeah. I'm sipping sparkling water, y'all. We're not up here sipping beers. I know I got a can in my hand. If you're watching on YouTube, this is not a beer.
You know what else I want to sip to, man?
I don't know what's in Homer's thermos, though.
I don't drink alcohol.
You don't drink?
I don't drink coffee.
Sipping on scissor.
I do drink cranberry apple juice. The Great Value brand. The Great Value brand. But you know,
people sleep on the Great Value brand.
Man,
I had some tater tots from the Great Value brand that was the best tater tots.
Man.
They sometimes it be on point. Not sometimes it ain't, but sometimes.
Yeah. Listen, you know what I want to sip to, and this is out of all of the things that I said that I wanted to sip to, this one for me is the most important and more special. I want to sip to the return of Sherwin Hughes.
That's correct.
With that medical emergency that he experienced here at Good Karma Brands live on The Truth. Salute, sip to Sherwin Hughes. Continue to get stronger. Welcome Black into your captain's chair, and giving the Truth Nation what they love and appreciate about you, whether they are agreeing or disagreeing. They love what you do. They love your intelligence. They love your knowledge, and they love the way you can take some situations that are very serious and add some humor to it. But more importantly, that you're still with us, my brother. So sip to Sherwin Hughes.
Sip to Sherwin Hughes. I already sipped, and I keep coughing, so I'm going to stop sipping. It's sparkling stuff. I keep having to press the cough button.
Let's see. Venus Jones says she's hosting a dinner/movie night on tomorrow with some family and friends. So, yeah, we can sip to that. We can sip to that, Venus Jones.
Meatloaf, homemade mashed potatoes with gravy and sweet peas. I'm also making a chocolate cake.
Yeah, that part.
All you gotta do is add some wings, and then there's a party. You gotta have wings, because some people just like wings. Like
but you gotta know how to cook the wings.
Yeah.
I don't like dried out wings, man. Like
you gotta know how to cook them. And you know how to, it's hard to mess up fried wings. It's hard to mess up.
But people find a way to do it.
They do it though. And I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And it's amazing.
You know what?
That people do.
Another thing I want to sip to, man. And you know, while you're continuing to think about different things you'd like to sip to, I like to sip to Andrew. Andrew, our producer.
Oh, word up.
Who continues to be on point, who engages with us on topics and information, and has that little pregame talk, like, okay, so what we doing today now? You feel what I'm saying?
When I come in.
Absolutely.
He at the door, like, what up, legend? I'm like, okay.
And pulling up all of the things, we can just talk about it. And even if we didn't say, hey, pull that up, he gonna find it, and it's gonna pop up on the screen. So let's sip to our producer, Andrew.
Yeah, that's real dope, Andrew. Because he definitely would go look something up real quick.
Yeah, man.
And find it, and you'll look. I'm sitting there watching YouTube with y'all.
Right.
And I'm like, what he gonna throw up? And then he throw it up there. And I know I don't have to be like, in the commercial, hey, I'm gonna talk about this, and can you throw this up? He knows, and that's, good teamwork. And look, it's 8:40. Man. And it feel like we've been on the air for like 15, 20 minutes, right?
Absolutely.
That's good teamwork right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What was it, LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade? What do they call those when there's three of them? The big three.
The big three.
The big three.
Yep, the big three.
Yeah, we the big three right now up here, and it's popping.
And Dame, you can definitely represent for you when I'm about to do this, and I'll represent for me. I want to sip to all of my fraternity brothers, Delta Psi Chi.
Oh, do you think?
And you?
I will sip to my fraternity brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated, 1906 Delta Chi Lambda, Spring 19. That's when I crossed. Shout out to my line brothers. Shout out to all my brothers out there that are listening.
Wow. To my Delta Psi Chi family.
That's y'all call? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes,
06
sir.
is us. You know what I mean? And, people, my kids be like, do a step. Listen, man.
I'm a step in the name of hospital.
Listen, man.
Step in the name of hospital.
But you're not finna get me out here, standing on one leg, doing all of that. I'm past that stage.
Man.
I'm OG status.
And I am, everybody gets their name. I am Homer Blow,
That's
brother. Homer Blow. Yes.
That's dope. That's dope. I was an ace of my line, and I am called LinkedIn.
Okay.
And they put the one in the LinkedIn because, I know everything, and I got you. You need something.
Wait, you see my number?
Oh, you was an ace too? That you won. There you go.
Yes, sir.
So there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
man, shout out to my line brothers all over the country.
Man, we
all over the country.
Yes, sir.
But they are all doing their thing, and shout out to everybody that's doing it. We got one that's a doctor. We got my man out west doing IT stuff. Dale down in Atlanta living his life. So shout out to my line brothers. Love y'all.
Yeah, Reginald Jones on the page. We got to get ready to take care of bills. He said, you should taste my barbecue turkey. 19-pound hen done in 4 hours. Listen.
See, that's why I don't like cooking turkeys and stuff like that unless I'm like frying turkey wings or something like that, because 4 hours is a long time. I be wanting my food done in less than an hour. I ain't waiting no longer than an hour. That's
Kayla said her husband, when he's smoking whatever he's smoking, that he starts it like 24 hours or something like that, man. That. We got to take care of some bills and let them know who this is sponsored by again, Dane, the Sip to That Friday.
The Sip to That Friday has been brought to you by Potawatomi Casino and Hotel. Y'all make sure y'all go sip to that.
We'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Do I dare even answer this man's call?
Sure. Are you there?
I ain't even answered the damn call yet, man. Bob, keep this on. Bob, listen to me. Keep this on the subject matter, and if you can, we can't take your call, man. You distracted.
Okay, now look. Since you don't listen to Linda about getting married, at least take that thing around your neck to push when something happens.
Watch all your favorite 101.7 The Truth shows by subscribing to 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Talk to these people in terms of how do I register for this program despite my reservations and my previous experiences of rejection?
Yes, I tell anybody and everybody that you can buy a house. It may take somebody longer than the other person depending on what your circumstances is with your credit and income and affordability, but you can purchase a house. The first step would be is to register for our program. You can come to our office, 7830 West Burleigh Street, or you can give us a call at 414-461-6330, or just go onto our website, hri-wi.org. Register for the first-time home buyer education workshop. That's going to be your first step to home ownership. During that class, you're going to learn everything that you need to know from A to Z, how to get approved for a house, how to look for a house and put an accepted offer, and how to close on a home.
Pull up to Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee and shoot your shot at big wins for Sweet Ticket September. Play with your rewards card for entries. Score triple on drawing Thursdays. Win slam dunk prizes like cash, reward plate, and tickets to see the Milwaukee Bucks in action. Sweet Ticket September. You ready for this? Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Hey, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. Build a customized renter's policy with American Family Insurance so you can protect your tandem bike on the go. Thief! Oh, he is struggling with that two-seater. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Some exclusions may apply. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. We've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Make your home safer. Get rid of unused household chemicals at MMSD Home Hazmat Drop-Off. It's free to visit a collection center. Get all the info you need at MMSD.com. Milwaukee County residents only, no businesses.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
We're black. We are your cousin subs of the day. I'm a club sub, the legendary Home Blow and the legendary
Dame Elsie. And
Party Pack.
Party Pack. It's Friday. We partying. We lit today.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta see my energy is way higher than it. Yesterday we was serious. My man It was a lot going on.
That's
and
right.
We was very serious. Today we're more light with it, and it's okay. You don't always got to be serious all of the time.
That's right.
It's okay to have fun. It's Friday.
It's balanced,
the weekend
bro.
is here.
It's
we
balanced.
having some fun.
It's
some
balanced.
people have too much fun, like that DPW worker had too much fun.
Man.
Sometimes people have too much fun, and he was having too much fun in his DPW truck in an alley.
Yeah, on 34th and Lisbon.
Wow.
Yes.
And 34th and Lisbon is where the hookers be. We're talking a lot about the 15th district right now.
Prostitution.
We talk about Trickle B. We talk
They
about
said
some other stuff in the 15th district.
Yeah.
But now we're talking about the negative
They
side.
be selling
of
things over
and so
there.
this is what I know, and we have tackled that area, and it is way less than it used to be. But there are still women.
Well,
and
he
still
tackled
sex
who he
workers
wanted to tackle.
who are refusing to move around, and because of individuals like this person.
I don't think he was young, but I think he's been there before. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
he
the
had
first
to.
time that he's pulled into that particular area of Lisbon.
You know how drove you have to be to do it in your work truck? How comfortable you have to feel to do it in your work truck? Come on, man.
It was his secret pleasure.
And come on, man. He probably married or something, or whatever the case may be, and this is his thing.
What happens to his pension if he gets fired?
It's gone. You
What
get
about some of
fired.
the other things that he might have had?
Yeah, all that other stuff is gone. You might keep. I spoke about you might keep your deferred comp because my stuff has been on the hot seat as well. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I ain't been on the hot seat for stuff. And that's a scary feeling because I've been working for the city for 25 years, and that's a scary feeling to think you're on the hot seat for some of your stuff.
Andrew has his hand up. What you got, Andrew?
Can we clear it up that not for what this guy's on the hot seat for?
Oh, not for what he's on the hot seat for. No, mine was more like clerical stuff.
Right.
And anytime you work for an organization for 25 years, there's gonna come points where you're gonna knock heads with people, and you're gonna have issues and stuff like that. When I was at DNS and things like that, and even at the city clerk's office, but. I say all of that to say it's not for this. It's not for the DPW worker that got caught in the car. What appears
No, he wasn't even in the truck. He was on the side of the truck in the bushes, but the truck was on one side and he was on his other side.
He got out the truck.
Yeah.
That it would be okay.
Right.
Come on, man.
So, yeah.
I see. I let y'all know. I ain't even seen the video.
Yeah, man.
I'm getting my information from Homer, from Andrew, from y'all online.
It's even on the news clips, so you know.
Come on, bro.
And again, he didn't look like us.
Come on, bro.
Andrew.
Come on, bro. So he probably
Andrew.
I'm in the hood in the daytime. Let me get this while I'm in the hood.
In your defense, Andrew, would you park?
As the senior white correspondent, I will say this is a tough look for us again.
Hey, have you ever seen that Saturday Night Live where they doing the Andrew, have you ever seen that Saturday Night Live clip where the white co-host and the black co-host are going back and forth like they trying to determine whether it's a white person or that's got to be a white person.
Right.
Oh, it is.
You're right.
That's you right there. That's all you. Because
you got to take that L.
Ain't no black people finna do that in the middle of the day and risk their job for that, right? For a 34th and Lisbon hooker?
Yeah, you gonna catch us in a car before just being outside of the vehicle.
34th and Lisbon, that ain't even high quality hookerism.
Oh my goodness!
That's the lowest levels of hookerism that you can go.
Throw your hands in the air.
That is not top notch hookerism. That is the lowest you can go. And so you are risking, I don't know how long that person was an employee of DPW, but you can't wait till you get off of that type of, we've all seen the hookerism that takes place on some of these inner city streets. What made this DPW driver drive past this hooker? And because it's on 34th and Lisbon, so we're assuming now it might not have been.
Something.
But what make him, if it was, what made him drive past this one and say, I want that one? I want that one.
I think
right
that
now.
he's been there before.
He's been there. That was his thing?
I think that he's been there before.
Come on,
again, to be that brazen. You feel what I'm saying? That just seems like something he's done before.
Yeah, he
knew where to pull over.
Yeah,
and all of that, man.
And the person that recorded it was in the bushes too, right? So they knew where he was gonna be and what time he was gonna be.
Right.
There, and they met him there and was like, I'm gonna take a picture of this dude.
So here it was a video. So was said in a news story was the person, because the person that ended up filming it, his name is Braden.
Mm-hmm.
And so he said he was driving, and then all of a sudden he saw it. So this is what, in my opinion, makes me believe that he's seen this truck before. So this time he like, let me get out and go over here and see what's really going on, because he must see that
so it
truck
wasn't even
a
nobody
lot.
from the neighborhood. It was somebody that was driving down Lisbon.
Right.
And they often see this truck parked in this alley on Lisbon.
Yeah, man.
And they was like, let me see. Because they know Lisbon is a hotbed for that activity. And like I said, we are working diligently to make it lower, and it has decreased greatly. But when you're dealing with sex trafficking, there's issues you have to deal with where you don't want to just arrest them because they might be a victim. So there's issues you have to deal with, right?
Right. Andrew wants to get in on this. Go ahead.
Outside of reminding us that this is all he could afford.
It is Friday. Well, he definitely ain't gonna get no raise after this.
No. He's not.
So
his level of hookerism, he's got to step it up. He's got to go. He's got to go to a hotel.
I don't even think that it was a hot 40. That didn't even look like a hot 40 situation.
No, he had. See, and he maybe it was before payday. You know, the city has those 2-week paydays, and sometimes that week before you get paid, that money get low. And so
he was doing the Department of Public Works, all right.
He was working something.
Hey, listen, and let me say this, because I have a lot of friends and family that work for the city of Milwaukee and particularly DPW.
Yeah.
And I love y'all and I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, this is not
so this is not indicative of.
We're making light of it, but this DPW people work hard. They take care of business. A lot of the stuff that you get is from DPW.
He sure did take care of business.
Come on, man. I'm trying to give him a shout out.
A lot of the stuff that they take care of, he was taking care of business.
Listen, shout out to DPW and what they do.
Yes.
And we appreciate DPW for all that they do. Shout out to my homegirl Danielle Rodriguez and Nicole over at DPW, who I'm always sending stuff. My man James, I'm always sending these people stuff, and they always looking out for me.
Yeah, Nita,
Mark McCray at
Nita Rimbert and Al and
all of these people.
And just all these great people, man.
But this dude was doing too much. He was literally drove. And so I'm gonna pull over.
Yeah, he was doing some head to toe stuff.
I got to look at the video because I ain't seen the video. Now I want to see the video. I want to see.
Don't worry, I'll send it to you.
I want to see the level of hookerism he was employing.
Yeah,
and he's got to do better.
It looked like it was poison ivy over there too for some reason. It
now
just
he's gonna be itching for something else.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
He's going.
Yeah, he's scratching.
The itching and scratching is gonna be something different. It ain't gonna be from poison ivy. It's gonna be
Yeah, it's gonna be from poison ivy.
If her name is poison ivy, that's what it'll be.
A scratch and sniff, he said.
If her name is Ivy. It'll be from her.
Poison.
But, that's what it's from, but,
Never trust a
big butt and a smile. But
poison, but it might have been,
There ain't too many big butts on Lisbon.
Oh, man.
In that area that are walking that street.
Hey,
let me tell you.
They ain't using Ozempic, but they using something else. So
They're using Sniff It.
Yeah, right.
Smoke It.
We
are going to get canceled. Good thing it's Friday.
Yeah. So
can't cancel us on Friday. Can't lose your job on a Friday. Let's hope not.
Pause.
Knock on wood.
Pause. Listen.
Knock on wood.
Listen, man. What you got to say, man, to wrap up,
man? Thank y'all. It's been a great week. We talked about a lot of stuff this week.
Yes.
We talked about a lot of heavy stuff this week, and y'all just remember to always see the big picture and don't always focus on the minute details. See the bigger picture and see everything for what it is, and you get a greater understanding.
Support Garfield Day. Garfield Day happening on tomorrow. To everybody going to the Taco and Tequila Festival at Franklin Field. I'll see you out there. I may be backstage, but you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey, how y'all doing? If nobody has told you that they love you today, I want to let you know that I love you. Please have a safe and nonviolent remainder of this weekend. And hopefully the things we have to talk about in the near future won't have to be within our minute degrees of separation. The Truth with Sherwin Hughes is up next on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Love you, babes. We out of here.
Peace.